annoyance, for the deity is most high, great. The sacrificial camels we have made for you as among the symbols of Dala, the name of the deity over them as they line up for sacrifice. When they are down on their sides after slaughter, eat ye thereof and feed such as beg not, and live in contentment, such as beg with due humility. Thus have we made animals subject to you, that ye may be grateful. All food is wrong. All food is lawful before the Torah. Noah. Quran chapter 3, verse 93. All food was lawful to the children of Israel except what Israel made unlawful for him before the Torah was revealed. Say Muhammad saw, bring there the Torah and recite it if ye are truthful. Of course, we know Noah had clean and unclean animals, so we know this is lies. Let's continue. The Quran say we are Christian. This one says Christians are enemies. In fact, allies of one another. Whoever is allied to doing people. So we got one where it said Christians are friends, and we got one where it said Christians are enemies. As I said before, this the pamphlet I made. It ain't all the way. It's complete, but it's not the complete version. As you see, it ain't stapled or nothing. Right here is telling you the deity does not have a son. And they say, this is one right here. Chapter 21, verse 26. And they say, most beneficent deity has gotten a son or children. Glory to him. Those whom they call children of the deity, JC. It said, they are children of the deity. They are but honored slaves. They are nothing but honored slaves. Chapter 6, verse 101, to him is due the primal origin of the heavens and the earth. How can he have a son when he have no consort? He created all things. He had full knowledge of all things. Further, that he may warn those also who say the deity hath begotten a son. No knowledge have they of such a thing, nor had their fathers. It is a grievous thing to issue from their mouth, as is saying, what they say is nothing but falsehood. So Yah does have a son. Israel's his son. We know that. The Christians won't like this because they think JC the son. But we just gonna continue with the Quran. Black faces are evil, white faces are good. On the day of the judgment, wilt thou see those who told lies against the deity. Their faces will be turned black. Is there not in hell an abode for the haughty? Right here, chapter 39, verse 60. The haughty that's going to hell are the blacks. Are turned black. Did you disbelieve after? So the whites are going to be in the mercy. And it's another scripture we'll talk about the whites going to be good. I just so y'all can have all the good shit. Muhammad ain't white. He a white Arab though. Of the messenger. Hey, indeed, they bring them near to. All right, but we got more. Of course, Muslims wash with dirt. Okay, and remember, yeah, we talking about Muslims who have to Muslims wash with dirt. We know that. In the desert, they gotta wash with dirt. Oh, yeah, faces in your hands and your arms to the elbows. Rub your head with the water purely. Bathe your whole body. But if you are ill or on a journey, just had sex, and you find no water, then take yourself clean sand and earth and rub therewith your faces and your hands. The deity does not wish to place in you a difficulty, but to make you clean, and to complete this favor unto you, that you may be grateful. So this is how a Muslim becomes clean if he cannot find water. They shouldn't even have put that in the Quran. And if you can't find water, you get yourself some dirt. Understand, it's the sand, so it exfoliates your skin and shit. I heard it all. It exfoliates your skin. All right. Right here, I put this in there. I don't want to read it because more times than this. I think it's about one or two more scriptures I could add on to this. But it says we gave Moses the book. If you look at all of them, you can pause it or whatever you want to do. All right. This right here says ways of life other than Islam will be accepted in the Quran. Right here it says anything other than Islam things is saying in the Quran, we're going to check them out. Those who believe in the Quran and those who follow the Jewish scripture and the Christians and the Sabians, any who believe in the deity and the last day and work righteousness shall have the reward with their on them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. All right. They shouldn't grieve even if they Christians, they Jewish. They won't grieve. Those who believe in the Quran, those who follow the Jewish scripture, the Sabians, the Christian, any who believe in the deity in the last days and work righteousness, on them shall be no fear, nor shall they grieve. So they're not going to grieve on that day, the Christians. But right here, it says, whoso seeketh as religion other than the surrender to the deity, he will not be accepted of him, and he will be a loser in the hereafter. Surely you and what you worship besides the deity, this is chapter 21 and 98. Surely what you worship beside the deity are firewood of hell. You who believe, be careful of your duty to the deity with care which is due to him, and to not die unless you're a Muslim. All right, adultery punishment. Right here in adultery, let no man guilty of adultery or fornication marry but a woman similarly guilty, or an unbeliever, nor let any but such as man or an unbeliever marry such as woman. To the believer, such as thing is forbidden. So right here, if you commit adultery, then you can just get with another adulterer. In the Quran, you know what? It's one of the 10 commandments. So we see that. But right here, the man that committed adultery with a man's wife, even if they commit adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. So it's two different, two different books. The Quran claims to be the Torah in the Arabic language, but it's not. I got a lot more I can put in here. It's going to be another edition of the pamphlet, Dark Specialist. I'm going to be putting my